Ask yourself one question. Am I a doer or a dabbler? Marketers are doers. They want to sell online and make a profit doing it. Marketers say it may get hard at times, but it's possible. Dabblers say it may be possible, but it's too hard. Marketers have proven plans and frameworks. Dabblers have excuses. Marketers see possibilities. Dabblers see problems. Marketers make it happen. Dabblers let it happen. Marketers sell on Launchcart. Dabblers exist on other platforms. Which are you, a marketer or a dabbler? I am a marketer.
All right, guys, welcome to the live stream here with Launchcart. I'm here with a very special guest, Dave Pankratz. How you doing, Dave?
Good. How you doing, Justin? Always good to see you.
Yeah, you too, man. So for those of you just joining in, let me introduce myself, and then I'll pass it over to my good buddy Dave, and he'll introduce himself, and we'll get started. But before I start, I do want to do the Mindset Minute. I'm so used to my marketing minutes. But our CEO, Greg Ryder, he always likes to do this Mindset Minute. And I think it's incredibly valuable because at the end of the day, 80% of success is right here in this thing. The other 20% is really execution. So that's my lesson today for today's Mindset Minute is 80% of success is just showing up, right? You guys that have showed up today on the live stream, we thank you. Our time is the most precious, resource, and our time here is finite, right? And so we want to thank you guys for joining us. We got a really special show planned for you guys today, and I love that intro video. Marketers, make it happen. I love that. That's only my second time seeing that, so that was great. But for those of you who don't know me, my name is Justin French. Justin Results French is my brand tagline that I've come up with. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer here at Launchcart. My background, quick 30 seconds, is I did 10 years of IT consulting and about the last 14 years in digital marketing with an emphasis on performance marketing. So I've run, thousands of campaigns, managed millions of dollars in ad budgets, and super excited to be on the Launchcart team. I'm a little over a month here in my new role, so super excited here. And we have a real special show for you planned today. So without further ado, let me just pass the mic over to Dave, and he'll introduce himself. So Dave, over to you.
Yes. My name is Dave Pankratz, and I run the Exchange Collective portion, the marketplace technology that is integrated with Launchcart, and that helps you guys source products that you would like to sell on your stores if you're using Launchcart. That's kind of what I'm doing and what I'm here. And I'm kind of excited to showcase a couple brands that are on the platform and kind of give you, again, just a little overview of how this whole thing works, again, to expand your ability to sell products without having to stock and have the risk of inventory on your website.
Awesome, Dave. And could you talk a little bit about your experience in retail a little bit? Because I think you have a great story. Sure. Yeah. And how it lines up with the transition into, the source and sell marketplace and all that stuff. So just talk us through that a little bit. I think Absolutely. It's an amazing story.
Yeah. Thanks for encouraging me to do that. I don't self-promote too well, but my background has been in retail for my entire career. And I like to go back to, I started right out of high school as the School of Hard Knocks, jumping into retail. And so, being in the retail landscape for a very long time, since the late 90s, and watching that transition from, brick and mortar all the way to online, and from owning 4 surf, skate, and snowboard retail stores and having an online business, and really experiencing all the challenges that come with having inventory in stores and having to deal with customers and fulfillment logistics and all that kind of stuff. That's why we created the technology that we have to allow retailers and sellers source products that they don't actually have to stock. And so, again, my background is super extensive into retail, working with brands in the surf industry. I always say I was just never a good enough surfer to be a pro surfer and get paid to do that. So I opened up surf shops. And that's a little bit of the background and kind of why we built what we built. Is we're not technologists that kind of thought of a good idea and we should try to build it. We're people who've actually experienced the challenges, and that's why we built the products that we built to help others run their business with ease. Oh, you're muted, Justin.
Sorry about that. I love that, Dave. I too have a similar experience where, I was a local bodyboarder in Oceanside, and I realized very early on, like, I'm good, I love it, but like, hey, I don't have some paying sponsorship deals that are gonna. I'm not gonna be Kelly Slater, or I'm not gonna be Rob Picado, right? Like, I got to choose a different path, right? But it was
right.
it was awesome. Like that whole extreme sports industry, like I was all about it. Snowboarding, like yourself, bodyboarding was my jam, and but your transition into like, your platform, it's incredible. So what do you want to go ahead and share your screen and get into a few of the brands that we're going to highlight today on this brand showcase?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll dive into this. So, again, what we're doing today is we're going to showcase a couple brands. And again, we're super excited. One of them is a really new brand that, in fact, is they just onboarded yesterday. Another brand that has been on for a little while, and we'll walk through them. And they're kind of two polar opposites, if you will. And I'm going to start with the brand that's been on for a little while, and then we're going to jump into what I think is the really exciting opportunity. And so, let's see here. I pretty good at this. So let's do this. Share my screen here. So this is a brand, Van Royk. They're actually out of San Diego. They are an up and coming surf kind of skate lifestyle brand. And they've been on the platform for a little while, and they've actually really started to expand their inventory offering, and they're growing that. And they have a lot of shops in the surf space that are listing their products. And they're one of the brands that we like to say they're the evergreen brand. They really want sellers selling their products and promoting them that fit their mold. But they're really open to the different retail channels that have the ability to sell it. And so this is their website. This is what their brand looks like. Some of the products that they have, some of the hats that they have, they do t-shirts and other products. And again, for those of you who don't really totally understand how this works, what our system is doing is we're pulling these products out of their website. They're able to be listed into the marketplace that then a retailer, and here's an example of San Diego, that is actually pulling those products into their store and making them available to sell to their customer. And so Van Royk being a really, like I said, they're an up and coming, really cool young guys that have built this brand. I love their thing, Embrace the Edges. They're kind of like, this fringe action sports kind of vibe, but really cool. Oh, I got to share this tab instead. This is that site. I got to remember to switch tabs. I apologize for that. So this is, again, what it looks like in live on San Diego's website. So they're, again, like I said, listing those products, which is really exciting to see. And they're actually doing some business. And so, again, I call them, they've been on the platform for a while, but they're kind of one of our evergreen brands in terms of they like sellers to sell. They have a very low approval process where they're allowing brands or sellers to access and sell their products with ease. And so those are the brands we really like to showcase, those that are really they understand the value of having people selling and promoting their products as opposed to just selling it on their own website, because they only have a certain amount of reach on their own website. So that's that first brand that's really, again, really exciting, kind of fits into that surf thing that me and Justin were just talking about and why I got into this. And so Van Royk, again, they're in the platform. If you're connected with your Launchcart store, you should be able to see them. Most of you will already, they're kind of, like I said, that evergreen. They're giving access to most sellers without an approval process. So really exciting.
Awesome. Before you go to the next one, Dave, could I just jump in and ask?
Absolutely, please do.
Awesome. So yeah, great explanation. Now, for those of those in the audience, they might not be as savvy as yourself and myself. So would you mind just kind of breaking it down to more like simplified language, like at an 8th grade reading level? Because, I know, and, people have told me, even when I speak about, digital marketing and stuff like that, they tell me, look, Justin, can you just break it down to me in like layman's terms and really, simplify things for me? Sure. Great. I can do that. So would you mind just kind of, high level, quick overview, like at its basic level, like this is that brand, and just kind of walk us through that if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I'm going to do that with this next one. So what I'm going to walk through on this next one, because again, like I said, it's really exciting, is really how this process works for you guys. So again, Van Royk, the surf one. So I'm going to jump in and share my screen. I'm going to showcase this next brand that's really exciting. And yeah, and great, Justin, I'll actually say that most people listening are probably more savvy than you and I. We just know this. I just know this platform too well to say it. And so yeah, thanks for encouraging that. So let's do this. So again, oops, no, that's the wrong button there. I'm gonna share. So the newest brand, they literally signed up and we onboarded them yesterday. I'm going to show you their website right now and what's really exciting about them, especially because Mother's Day is coming up, and you'll see why. Is this brand Speaking Roses? And Speaking Roses is an amazing company, and what they do is they have the ability to actually print custom printed sayings on roses, and then they have a process of having these roses where they're kind of curated. This image, I guess they do saltine crackers too, but the main thing is the roses that they're doing. And so they have now onboarded onto the platform, into the marketplace, which is really exciting because Mother's Day is coming up, and I'm going to jump into how this whole process works. So they've onboarded into the marketplace. So within the marketplace, when you've connected to the Source and Sell marketplace through Launchcart, you are able to then go and access these products. And so these are the products that we pull in. And right now, Speaking Roses, again, because Mother's Day, they've loaded these Mother's Day roses. Happy Mother's Day. Really cool one. They got, I think this one is I Love You, Mom. And then Mom, My Queen, so just so you know, my mom, she has a wine glass that says I'm the queen. And so these are the ones that I'm going to have to get her for Mother's Day. And so how this process works is when you're connected to the marketplace, you actually get to then source these products. And then with your integration and, pulling them into your Launchcart store, you then will be able to put these onto your store, and then you're able to sell these products. And just like going back to the San Diego example, again, these are the products that are actually not living in your own inventory. These are living in the brand's inventory. And so when the customer actually buys this product, what our system is now doing is we're grabbing that order from that website, from the seller, and then we are pushing that order to the brand. It goes right into their system. They go, great, we got a new order. We're going to pick, pack, and ship that order for the customer. They send it to your customer. We send you the tracking information. Your tracking information updates the customer because you're the one who sold them the product. And then what our system does is we grab the money that's owed to the brands, because obviously the brands have to be paid for this product. And then you're left with your commission for selling that product. So again, our system handles the entire, front to back, from you being able to source a very cool product like roses for Mother's Day. And then you're able to list those on your store. And then you're able to promote and sell those products. And when those products are sold and your customer buys it, again, we're routing that order directly to Speaking Roses. Speaking Roses is going to send this awesome gift to to you or to your mother or whoever, the shipping information goes to. And then you're keeping a commission for that sale without having to invest any additional money into inventory, out having to deal with any fulfillment logistics. Our system handles all of that. So again, super excited about this, especially with Mother's Day coming up. This is a great product that you should really consider having in your store for those of you that this fits your customer base.
Yeah, that's brilliant. The keyword that comes to mind is like, this is like drop shipping amplified.
Yeah. Drop shipping on steroids, right?
Steroids. Yeah, like wow, what a concept. And I want to recognize a few people in the chat. Hey, Nick Bergman, thanks so much for tuning in. We got Deborah Jerkins out there. Hello, Deborah. Thanks for tuning in. Greg's out there, our CEO. Good to see you, Greg. And Tracy's out there. Good to see you. And Dave's Aquarium Thoughts. Good to see you guys. Yeah, and again, depending on your niche, right? So obviously the Speaking Roses niche that would fit well with somebody that already has some products. Let's say they may sell candles, or they may sell some sort of bath and body products, something of that nature. I think those roses one could fit in well with that. So they could easily go into the platform right now, add those to their store, and then basically become like a super affiliate for that product, right?
Absolutely. And that's, you just hit on a keyword, super affiliate. Affiliate marketing has been around for a while, and, it's a really cool concept. But the challenge with that is, as a seller, is you're really just passing that customer somewhere else. And with this platform and with this integration with Launchcart and being able to source these products, you become a super affiliate where you're keeping that consumer data, you're keeping all that, they're buying from you, they're having their experience for you or with you, so that you guys can continue marketing to that customer, and that sort of thing. So yeah, I love how you said that, super affiliate. That's a great way of describing it.
Yeah, and you hit on something I really want to touch on, Dave. Again, the list, right? So the money is in the list, right? I think we can all agree there. And I'm talking about email list here, for those that don't know which list I'm referencing. So yeah, over the years, like especially with what's going on with data privacy challenges and all that stuff there from a digital marketing standpoint, it's going to be really critical. First party data. What does first party data mean? It means that you are capturing your customer data, as Dave hinted towards, while driving them to your platform, right? So they can still buy that product, but you're capturing their data, right? You're capturing that first name, last name, email address, phone number, mailing information, billing information. You're capturing that on your side, right? Which is invaluable, right? And so the more you can drive people to your own brand, to your own website, to capture that order information and that first party data, that's going to be critical for e-commerce moving forward. I mean, this isn't slowing down, guys. Like e-commerce is growing like that rocket ship on our logo, right? So, you're in the right place here, getting some training, getting introduced to some new brands here that are available in the marketplace for you to add with just a few clicks. I mean, even with some of our newest features coming out, like I've been blown away, even some of like the bulk editor stuff that are happening. So it's exciting. Yeah. Anything else to add on there, Dave?
Yeah, no, I just want to kind of, piggyback on your comment of e-commerce is not going away, and it is going up like a rocket ship. And being able to leverage tools like Launchcart and our source and sell marketplace integration that we have with Launchcart, you're really able to grow your business without as many challenges as I can remember going back to when we built our first website, right? Like, man, what a pain in the butt it was. And, again, obviously it's changed a little bit, but we spent so much money building that website, and then you're listing all these products, and then you're having to have a warehouse, and all those things, all those challenges that we faced in the early days of e-commerce. There's technologies like ours that are helping streamline that and make that easier, so that you can focus on kind of going back to the very, very first screen, being a marketing, so that, and then the sales and the sales logistics from being able to source the products and that sort of thing, that's all taken care of for you. And that's, again, I think the background of why we built the technologies that we built is so that people who are good at marketing and good at driving their traffic, they can take advantage of that from a sales and commerce perspective without all the challenges, quite honestly, that we faced. I mean, Launchcart was built because of the challenges faced with dealing with other platforms. My technology was built because of the challenges faced of being a retailer and not being able to, stock enough inventory and the costs associated to all of that, and then shipping logistics. So we wanted to streamline those things And so again, I think, we're in a really exciting time, and technologies like ours are really what's going to help streamline and grow your business.
Awesome. Yeah, well said, Dave. And the key word you hit on there for me is like marketing. And I can tell you in the past, like I remember the cost of basically having, businesses set up websites. I mean, we're talking like 30,000, 50,000, and that's like bare minimum, and then fast forward to now where, you can get started with your website for, free on Launchcart, right? You can set up a store, at launchcart.com, go to our free option, and you can set up a store in like, less than an hour. So we've come a long way. But at the end of the day, if you have your store, right, like, and you just launch it, and this is the misconception I think a lot of people have and have had in the past that I've dealt with when it comes to marketing, is they launch their website and then they're expecting like, oh, why am I not getting sales? Oh, why am I not getting, and that's because we got to do marketing, right? Like we got to market it to the right people, right? And so I'll share some quick marketing tips here. So you got to attract the right people with the right product at the right time on the right channel, and that's going to and with the right offer. So you have all those kind of things together, like you have a winning formula for success. So yeah, with that, any other final things to share here? I think we're gonna cut it a bit early here, because I mean I think we've covered all the high points. Is there any other brands you want to showcase, or things
I want to keep people hanging, because Justin, I think we're going to be doing a couple more brand showcases here, right? But there are a lot of brands on the platform. We're working to add more brands all the time. I know we have some new ones coming on this next week as well. But I would encourage you, especially you guys that already have a Launchcart store, you can connect the app, and you can start to look at the different products that are available. Like I said, the evergreen brands that say, hey, and then you can start requesting access from brands. We definitely have good brands in the surf space that are really killer, but we're definitely adding quite a few brands. And we'll do definitely some more of these brand showcases just to keep you guys intrigued, keep you coming back. We want to see you guys all the time. So, and let your friends know, of course, as well. I think this is one of the exciting things right now when it comes to technology in e-commerce that's out there. I would argue to say it's the most exciting thing in e-commerce technology right now.
I love it. And I just shared a link. So if anyone out there knows of like any brands looking to get on to the marketplace, have them go to this link and submit their information. It's a brief application, but that'll put you into our system, and then we'll set up a call and see about qualification. And yeah, we'd love to help you promote your brand, help you promote your products and services. And so yeah, with that, Dave, I don't think it's our last rodeo here. Like I think we need to get into a weekly habit here, at least a power half hour, where we just kind of
power half hour. Yeah.
Power half hour, because, power hour, it's a bit long,
Justin, we got to, there's little waves right now. We got to get out after this. The wind hasn't picked up yet. So
I love it.
I'm just
awesome, guys. Well, hey, awesome. I think we're going to call this. It's been a great, pleasure getting to connect here with Dave and diving a bit deeper with the Source and Sell marketplace and the integration with Launchcart. Super excited about the future and ongoing collaboration. And guys, I'll just leave you with this. At the end of our life, we're going to ask ourselves 4 questions. Did I live? Did I love? Did I matter? Did I make a difference? So get out there, make a difference, and we'll see you guys on the next show. Take care, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.